Hello, 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 everyone. Yes, so excited to be here right now. We have the fabulous Dawniel Winningham with us. And guys, we're just going to have a really good conversation. We just really are. Um, I'm going to make sure that Dawniel is connected and can see me and hear me. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. So she will be coming to us really soon. I just want to take some time out and to let you know about the book. We're so excited about cultivating your it factor. And it is a book. It started with a book. It's 14 must-haves to discover, define, and refine your signature brand. Because we all need to know the behind-the-scenes things of your signature brand. We need to know um, the chapters talk about mindset. It talks about um, finances. It talks about time management. It talks about also just so many phenomenal things that you have to get the book to see. And so I am just here. Dawniel is she's written the foreword for our book. I don't know that many of you guys know that, but she has, and if you've seen the cover, you definitely have seen her name on the cover. And so what is going to happen is that we are just really excited about this experience and about just making grand things happen. And so one of the things I want you to know about is that we have a hashtag, cultivate your it factor, hashtag cultivate your it factor. And we want to make sure that you are truly able to tweet some of the things and post some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. And so let me open the Q&A. All right, you'll see Q&A to the screen, on the screen. And I want to ask you that you submit your questions here. And I also want to ask you, if you are watching, viewing, I want to know who we're talking to. So definitely shout your name out, and also what you do, and also why you decide to connect. So definitely want to make sure that we hear from you. And yeah, it's a dynamic experience here. I'm going to see what's happening. Hopefully, Dawniel will be back with us in a second. Let me see. I was just talking to her before you guys came, so that's so interesting. So, yeah. But why did we create this book? One of the things that I want you to know and to realize is that when we created the book, we truly just wanted to create a manual. I tell people all the time, I was on a job that I absolutely hated, right? I did not like that job. It was not the right fit for me. And so I remember just a few short years ago when I was in that place. Can you imagine just having to wake up every day and go to a place in which you felt like a caged bird? I felt so just trapped. That's the best word I could say. I felt trapped. And I didn't know what to do or how to do it. I didn't know what the answer to my prayer was. And so I just began a journey of leaving my job. Actually, something came up today on my Time Hop. If you don't have Time Hop, you need to get it. It's a dynamic app. But it came up on my Time Hop, and I'll probably post it on my social media. But it's a picture of Lettucey and myself. I got to meet Lettucey. Yes, Dawniel is here. Hi, Dawniel.
Girl, I am trying to make it with this technology. You'd have been better off catching me on the phone.
We had to get you out of Google Hangout. So you're doing good, but I was just telling them about being on that job I hated. I know you've heard my testimony before, and just really what the book is about. Cultivating your it factor is about the experience of, and if it's not a job that someone hates, or if it's not an experience that someone hates, we all have had our it experience where it's something that we go through, and we could have either made a decision to stop and let us stop us in our tracks, or we could get over it and go on. And so with that, I am just excited about the fact that this book is now out, and it's a manual, it's a handbook, it's a tool that people can use so that they can get from the place in which they are not their happiest into being their ultimate happiness. And to me, it is about your signature brand, but I think, and Danielle could chime in about this too, but I think that you have to have a signature brand on if you're at a job for someone every day. You have to do something that sets you apart from the norm. So that's truly what the book is about. And I was telling them and thanking you for just truly coming and writing the foreword. That is the biggest endorsement that anyone could write on anyone's book, the foreword, because you're putting your thoughts and your words and your message into the book and saying this is great and I believe in it. So thank you for that publicly. So, but we are truly excited. What I think is important to know as well is that Danielle, if you don't know, Danielle has just made a transition from her job that she was on for so many years and has created a dynamic career into being a full-time entrepreneur. And that leap is one that's a very interesting leap. So we're going to talk to her about that as well. And so going back to the job that I was on, it was just, we were talking about Lettucey. That's what we were talking about. Lettucey is, I used to listen to her song All Right, and when I got to meet Lettucey some years ago, I got to truly just say thank you. You know, thank you for not only having the courage to write the song and the vision to write the song and sing the song, but also just the journey that she had. You know, the way that you never find success to be easy, I don't think. Great success that you remember and that you resonate with barely or rarely comes to you. So um, it's just about truly knowing that you are gifted for a purpose, you are bought for a purpose, you are bought for a price, and that that price has been paid. You know, I am a believer in Jesus Christ, and we just um, celebrated Resurrection Day, and so with that, it's just about truly tapping into your GGIF, which when you buy the book, it is definitely something where you will be able to see and read about hashtag GGIF, but it stands for your God-given it factor. And with your God-given it factor, that is that thing, you know, that je ne sais quoi that separates you from anyone else in the world. And it's all about how you show up for the world and how you just rock it out, rock it out. And so Lettucey, she just made that impact on my life. And I listened to her song a lot. I listened to it just to go back to the place in which I was 5 short years ago. And if I can do it, you definitely can do it too. You know, and that's what we have really tapped into, and that's what we have really just made sure that we have put into the pages of this book. So, you know, with you viewing from wherever you are around the world and for tapping into your it factor with us, it's just a great dynamic journey that you have been empowered, inspired, educated, and motivated to succeed in. And we're offering you this tool so that you can travel the world a bit easier. So the thing about it is just really, really getting to the heart of what you want to do and how you want to do it. And so, even with technology, Danielle is going in and out, and technology is such a interesting thing. But the thing about it is that we forge on, and we do hope that she comes back and is able to work out the technology today. But even if she doesn't, we will have her on throughout this Cultivating Your It Factor experience and be able to tap into her in some way. So you gotta just discover, define, and refine. Sometimes we have this brilliant plan, but the plan might not always work. You gotta go forth and do what you have to do. You have to make grand things happen. You have to show up and show out each and every day. You can't allow your thoughts and what you think is supposed to happen to get in the way of what God wants to happen. And so with that, we are able to truly just take it to a whole new level in what we're doing. And I am just thrilled, because even if I was not the person who spearheaded this movement of cultivating your it factor, even if that was not who I was, or if my words were not on the page or my name was not on the page, even if that did not happen, guess what? I would read this book, because I remember being that girl 5 years ago who needed it. I needed it. I did not know the first thing about how to get my mind right to make that transition from going to getting paid a 5-figure salary to not. So now I've been blessed. I've been blessed to truly make that 5-figure salary from my job that I had, and had a 0-figure business, and the creation of what I was doing. Now I've been blessed to be able to make 5 figures in the business that I have, and just Stevie has just become something beautiful. It's just me, and I am here to my God-given mission. My mission in life is to empower, inspire, educate, and motivate shepreneurs, or now women in general, by equipping them with the tools to succeed. And that's what I do. I help you to discover, define, and refine your it factor. I help you to truly just go to the place of your freedom. Where are you most free? And where is the place that you need to be and want to be in order to say, I love my life? Hashtag I love my life. I love my life. I'm able to wake up when I want to. I'm able to help the people that I need to. I'm able to assist the people I need to. I also have just created this dynamic coaching program called Shop Stevie's Brain, and you get to have 8 weeks with me. Every week we come together and we work on what you have, and I invest my knowledge in you. And so that is a way in which I can help all women, and that's what I love. I love to be able to do that. And the guys always say, Stevie, you talk to the ladies, but what's up with us? And I think that for me, I know 1,000% about how to be a woman. I've been a woman all my life. I partner with some dynamic males in order to tap into the male that needs the help that I get. Or some guys, just like how they were watching Oprah back in the day, they might tap in and really just see about what I have and what I have to offer, and they just pick it up. They don't want to see, you might not want to see the pink and the purple that I have, but the knowledge is still the same. The knowledge is still the same. So I really am excited about the Cultivating Your It Factor experience, because we've taken it from a book and we've brought it to life. We're going to have just speaking engagement. You can really learn from me how to have a successful collaboration, because so many people collaborate, but they don't know how to successfully collaborate. And what I do is to offer women and women's organizations the opportunity to have me come into where they are, whether it's virtually or not. If it's in person, then we talk about that, and you can bring me to your place, to your city, to your state, and we can talk about how not only the book, because everyone gets a copy of the book and the tuition or investment that you pay. And so you get a copy of the book and you get to have me sign it, but you also get the opportunity for me to break it down and talk about the processes of how to develop a successful collaboration, one that is one that you can leverage and one that you can make money from. And so that is the great thing about that. And I am just thrilled to truly be able to connect with you on a world and a vision in which you might not know. So if you want to invest in the book, it's a great thing to invest in. I tell people all the time, don't look at paying something as paying. You want to invest. You want to be part of the opportunity. And what I'm doing right now is actually I'm going to share with you guys the link. I'm gonna put it in the question. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it somewhere so that you can connect and you can buy the book if you want. Let's see. Give me 1 second. But I want to make sure that we also are answering any questions, that I'm able to answer any questions that you have. So what I want you to do is put your questions in the Q&A because it is open. No, I want to hear from you and to get your knowledge. Get your knowledge. This is something where we're coming together to make it happen. This is not a Stevie show. So hold on. I am working to get you that information. But I'm very just in a centered place. I'm very centered. And one of the things that I do want to do before we leave here, I want to give you some information that is going to be powerful. And it's all about really telling you how you can make dynamic things happen in your life and say, I love my life. And for me, that came when I was able to have freedom. For me, that the part of I love my life and cultivating your it factor has to come from a place of being free. It has to come from a place of just not really caring what other people think. You have to get to that place. That is the ultimate place for you to belong to. That's the ultimate place for you to say, I am just changing my life. I'm changing lives beginning with my own. And when you're able to say that, that is a dynamic place to be. So many people are not able to say that. So many people are not able to give themselves the freedom to do that. You have to get to a place into your mind where you love your life. You have to get to a place where you are not afraid of being there. Stevie, how do I get to that place? You might be saying, where does that place come from? And it just comes from the positive thought that you are worth it. Everything I talk about a lot about be transformed by the renewing of my mind. If you're transformed by the renewing of your mind, transformation is an action. Transformation is something where it's a continual process. It's not something that happens just by osmosis. You have to always be in the mindset of going through a transformation. So if something negative happens and you are unable to connect with something, you have to move on. You can't dwell in that. You can't lie in that. You have to move on. And so the great thing about it is that once you move on, then you're able to truly just forgive yourself from if you cause the negativity, or you're able to, truly just dwell in the beauty of that, because the experience of it is what is the prize. I could never have gotten as far as I did without having the experience of just being who I am and what I went through and what I stand for and what I don't stand for. I could never have had that if I never just made the declaration in my life that I am worth more than what I thought I was. I gave myself the freedom. I gave myself the freedom to say, Stevie, you are dynamically powerful. You are beautifully made, and your choices matter. When I gave myself the freedom, so many different doors opened up. And I'm still giving myself that freedom because it's not an easy journey on any given day. The freedom of powerful choice is a beautiful one, because when you give yourself that freedom, you allow. I know that I did not know more than God. I did not know more than Him, so I don't try to know more than Him. I know what I'm responsible for. I rock my own it factor. I cultivate my own it factor. I am in a continual process of discovering, defining, and refining who I am so that I can empower, inspire, educate, and motivate others to do the same. It's a continuum. It is not something I would never have arrived at my full it factor, because I'm always discovering. I'm always learning. I'm always growing. And the great thing about our book is that it's foundational. It allows you to truly go to where you need to be. You're able to say and to learn and to know what you don't know. And so I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Don't be looking at my business. No, I'm just playing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm playing. Y'all know I love to have fun. Give me a second. Working it out. Working it out. No, I won't subject y'all to my singing today. But here we go. Do y'all see that? Okay. You see here, this is the link. This is a beautiful cover, if you haven't seen it yet. And so the link is http / bit.ly /1YASDSO. Either way, go to Facebook, look at Stevie Aisha Mills, and there's the link there. You'll see the beautiful cover art. So that's where we are. I'm back. But yeah, I definitely want you to get it, and we are working on updating the website. So if you're my Facebook friend, or if you're connected in some type of way to my Facebook, then you'll see it, and you'll be able to know that we're here. But yeah, I just want to appreciate the journey. I want to show you to appreciate the journey. That has been the biggest lesson in my life, to learn how to appreciate the journey, because so many times we don't. We miss out on the journey. Those parts in which you are going through something where it's not the best, or not the way in which you hoped it to be, or anything like that, those are the parts that just don't make sense when you're going through it. But guess what? If you think about the things that you've been through and what you've gotten over, those are the things that color your world. Those are the things that make you naturally beautiful. You see, I am coming to you today just all natural. No makeup. No, I have my twist. No makeup. Just me. Just Stevie. And that is how I want you to be. Just show up. Show up. Show out. One of my great wonderful aunts, she told me, set your own stage. And when she said that, I don't think she realized how dynamically profound that was in my life, because that's what I've been doing all my life. For the time since she told me that, I've made it a mission to set my own stage, rock my own it factor. Simply put, no one can do me like I can do me. There's no other person. And the same goes for you. It's not just a Stevie Aisha Mills thing. It's a everybody thing. And how you want to show up, how you are just strategically positioned to show up in the world. That's where you should be. And no matter whose name is on something, or no matter how many people are listening to something, or no matter what the occasion will be, you have to show up in all of your glory. You have to just own it, rock it, because that's what it is. And I pray that you do invest in this book, because it is worth millions. It is. We've encapsulated so much information in this book that you just you gotta show up and you gotta show out. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I'm just at peace about it. I'm at peace about the whole thing, because I know that it's going to dynamically transform your life once you truly connect with it. Once you um, make it happen and make it a dynamic investment in yourself by getting this book, because I have the foresight and I just see great things happening with you. I just see the people who have this book. It's a tool in your toolbox, but it's one that, like, we talked to the publisher, Tashina Davis, yesterday, and she did say, it's one that you're going to want to carry with you and refer to and highlight up and mark up, and we're cool with that. We're cool with that. If it was just something to be put in a shrine, then we would not want to have it. We would not be calling it a manual or a toolbox tool, but we are definitely on that. So the authors in it, they are some dynamic women in their own right. And I put a post on Facebook today that said, if you added the information up that all of the ladies have sewn into you, then you would be looking at a coaching bill for about $1 million. That's how valuable this information is. You would be looking at it, because it's 14 of us who are all coaches, speakers, and trainers who are coming to you together. Even if we did it in live event form, and when we do it in live event form, you are going to see that the amount of money and the amount of investment that you have, you can't get it for this price. So begin your investment with us. Begin cultivating your it factor. This is definitely an experience. It is definitely something where you are going to become your best self, just because you are connecting with us, and just because when you connect with us, we're going to all connect together. My mission is, and especially for my It Factor Interchange, which is my community. If you're not part of the It Factor Interchange, then you definitely need to go. Look out, www.itfactorinterchange.com, and become a member today, because what happens is that you will be on a dynamic track to discover, define, and refine your It Factor. But not only that, you will be on a track to collaborate, connect, and change the way women do business, because we are not in the form or function of what business usually looks like for women. We are not in competition. We are fully in collaboration, and we teach you how to do that, because I believe that working hard is the last year. Working smart is the new sexy. I want to be sexy. I don't want to be looking old and wrinkled and having put on so much makeup that you can't even see my face, because I have this going on. But I want you to know that we are doing some things in which we need you. I believe the power of collaboration is that we need each other to make it happen. We don't want to sit by ourselves. We want to make sure that we are having more fun and playing with the right people. So we invite you to our community. Again, www.itfactorinterchange.com. And let's connect. Let's make grand things happen. Let's elevate 2015. Yes, ma'am. So, thank you for joining us today. I promise you that I will get Dawniel on a call very, very, very soon. I'm going to check her schedule. So, hopefully, you got something out of what I said today and what I shared today. Again, our hashtag is Cultivate Your It Factor. If you got something, let me know, because I know you guys were hoping that Dawniel would be here, and I was hoping too. But we don't give up, we don't quit. We just reconnect and rejuvenate. So she will be here, just not right now. So hugs and love, guys. I wish you just all of the best, all the happiness, all of the great positive things that we can welcome into your life. I wish that you are just truly seeing yourselves as the dynamic people you are. And so make it a great day. Bye.